honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Šarić. Also, Ivica Zubac out there. Hezonja's out there with Smith.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Olynyk. Miles with a wide open look. And the three off target. In the corner, Smith with it. Hezonja kicks to Šarić. Back to Hezonja. Now here's Šarić. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Oh, good on that one. In the corner, Barrett with it. We play just over a minute here in the first. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here is Smith, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Hezonja, cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Barrett, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Pass to Zubac. Now Hezonja. Now Šarić, three-pointer. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Bogdanovich has checked in for Smith. Here's Murray. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Šarić outside. Hezonja kicks to Bogdanovich. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points. "59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hezonja's shot is off. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Goes up on the high post. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Hezonja on the wing. Šarić outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Lyons. No scoring in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And that concludes a And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Now here is Smith with the fadeaway. Krikicin can't get it to go.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Alexander-Walker with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Bogdanovic. To the paint. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Brooks against Bogdanovic. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Knocks down the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Dort grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Olynyk sets a screen for Brooks. And he makes good on the layup. Brooks has got his first points in this one.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Krikicin. Misses the baby hook. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Outside Barrett. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
1:29 left in the first half. Looking to end the run. And the layup is up and in. Krikicin got his first 2 points of the night.
Big size difference there, and he takes advantage. You got to exploit the mismatch.
Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build on the wins as the season goes on. Now, here's Dort. Still yet to score. And it's tonight. Barrett against Smith. And 1:01 left in the first half. Pass to Saric. Out left to the wing. On the corner. Dort grabs the miss. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Olynyk up top. Zubac's defending. It's stolen by Saric. And here's the fast break. Here's Hezonja. Finished off by Hezonja.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Murray. Last game he had 12. Connects on the foul line jumper.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Smith left side. He nails it, and we're tied up. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be.
And how about we move it on over? And that's a halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lyons. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Murray in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. No good from Zubac.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Here's Saric. Zubac trying to break loose. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Murray outside. There's a screen by Murray. And the shot goes in. 25 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Hezonja finds Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of it.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. It's Barrett on the wing. Some solid defense from Saric.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Smith. For Murray. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
Just not quite tight enough on him to impact his shot. He got a good look off.
Dort, he's checked in for White. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. And you take a look at this home team. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now, here is Smith. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. They now take the lead. Hezonja's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Buries it from 3-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Hezonja. And here is Saric. Latre. Drills it from outside. Saric has got 11 points.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Smith. Another shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. They've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Azania gets it to go.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside, Dort, 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Murray. Pass to Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Barrett kicks to Dort. And the 3 ball is good. Dort's got 6 points in the quarter. Smith right side. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Doing fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Perkichin. To the inside. And that one, good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, and it's blocked. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Perkichin. On Thursday. Then on Thursday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Both shots good from the stripe. He's been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Charity stripe shot. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
There's a screen. Pass to Smith. Lasagna, the pass to Šarić. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Olynyk finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Lyles with it, covered by Šarić. Barrett inside the 3-point line. Šarić grabs the board.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Smith. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Count that one.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
To the middle, here's Smith. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day to put up a few buckets on this squad.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Onside, Barrett. Lyles sets a screen for Barrett. It's hauled in by Zubac. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Turnaround Jay. Rebound by Olynyk. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Pass to Azania. Over Barrett. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. They've got Smith. Azonia is out there with Sharge. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Basket good.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Pass to Azania. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. Smith left side. There's Azania. Just 5 on the clock.
I see, picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Gilgeous Alexander drilled from 11 feet out. Gilgeous Alexander's got 43 points. Pass to Smith. For Murray. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's 10 points for Smith.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Down low. Here's Smith. Off target with the jump hook.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's Murray. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Sharge. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
pass to Smith. From deep three-point land. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. "15 seconds left in the first overtime. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Smith for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And so here's the home team. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Saric outside. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so they get the victory here at home. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.
off well have run into trouble.
But Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury. Sometimes you've had a tough stretch of games, maybe 4 of 5, you know, on the road against tough competition, and then you get your confidence shaken a little bit. This is the beauty of the league. Winning is hard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills in at the point.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Green's checked in for Ingles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now Mills. Pass to Landale. Got a hand on it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Mills, the pass to Green. And here's Exum. Now Giddey. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
Well, instant offense. Be shot ready on the catch, Josh Giddey. Yes, sir.
Here's Calathes. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Exum. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Here's Landale. Offline with a 3. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
Outside Mills. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Calathes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Now here's Giddey. And here's Green from the arc. That one no good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Outside Mills. They set the pick. Counted from distance. Mills has got 6.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. Fades and shoots. Counted. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Furphy. Outside Mills. No good on the triple. Gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes play. Shot clock at 5. The fader. And Mills pulls it down.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Simmons. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Seven seconds left to play in the first. From deep 3-point land. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Woo, wow. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Dyson Daniels. Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. Simmons looking around. Drops in the layup for 2. Simmons has got 5 now.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Inside. Ingles defending. Pass to Kalaitzakis. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with it. Baines with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Back to Simmons. Green for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Kalaitzakis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. On Wednesday, then on Friday.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Dorsey. 1:56 left to play in the half. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Thibault. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Dorsey. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You take a look at the home team. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. Now here's Ingles. Still no points. Right side Simmons. Pass to Landale. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Throws it up. The feed. The jam. Giannis.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Exum outside. Outside Giddey. Fires the 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. this, a rim rocker.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Puts up a deep three, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Coach, the lead has been going back and forth. How can you gain some step?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
Appreciate you joining.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And it's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Calathis. Giddey defends. Shot clock at 6 for the lead.
Well, you can see what a smart positional defender Joe Ingles is. Understands how to impede the progress of the offense.
They've got Joe Ingles, Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Exum in at the 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And that one's good. Giddey's got 8 points.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest, and Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Antetokounmpo. What a make! Giannis for 3!
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Exum with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Landale in the high post. Here's the pick. And here's Mills for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Antetokounmpo is doubled for the lead. And it's Giddey with the rebound. Shooting about 60% for the game. Pass to Mills. Here's Landale. And he jams it home with authority.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Here's Calathis, still without a bucket. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. And they're on the break. Here's Ingles. Off target at the rim. Here's Calathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Ingles defending. Just 5 to shoot. And already halfway through the year. Let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at the visitors here. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Mills. He has 6. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And it's Simmons missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Soft touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to Mills. Outside Simmons. Over on Antetokounmpo. Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got 7 points.
Well, Simmons' guys always encouraging him to fire from the mid-range. Nice delivery there.
Floats one up. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Patrick Mills picks one up.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Daniels. Down low. And Simmons gets it to go. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets under. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
We've got Ben Simmons. Aaron Baines is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Antetokounmpo for 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Green. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Green's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the paint. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Baines. Shooting 59% on this one. A good average. To the middle. From 6 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Antetokounmpo from outside the arc. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Exum outside. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
From deep, Giddey. Pure from three-point range.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Inside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Here's Giddey. Exum, left side. Outside Mills. Back to Exum from deep. Buries it from three.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Ingles. It's hauled in by Landale.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the
To see skilled bigs dueling down low, kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Hayes. A three-pointer is right on target.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Screen by Şengün. Benyama with the rebound. Pass to Zar. And it's off from three-point range. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Riza with it. Şengün covering. Riza sets the screen for Hayes. Nice open look, but it's no good. Sapahi, who's guarded by Fournier. Got it. Good job in the low post. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Sarr. Here's Wembanyama. And he's good on the three ball.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Biberovic. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Riza. 6 to shoot. Here's Sarr. Şengün covering. Here's Fournier. Got it from 16 feet.
Really like to see Fournier go with the mid-range jump shot. This guy's a high percentage shooter, particularly from that spot on the floor.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Riza. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Sapahi. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now Hayes. The runner. It's tipped. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Sapahi covered by Hayes, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 5.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Sarr with it. Here's Koulibaly. Drills the three-pointer.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Korkmaz. Scoreless thus far. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Koulibaly. Clock at 4. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Rizachet with it. 11 points last game. Here he goes. And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's a great sign for Rizachet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Pass to Larkin. This one for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Rizachet. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizachet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Here's Osman. Good on the triple. Osman's got himself on the board with three there.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count that bucket. Osman's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside, Batum. Pass to Song. Now, Koulibaly. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Koulibaly's got 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
1:15 left in the first half. No coverage that time. Larkin's got his second bucket of the night.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Wembanyama passes to Hayes. Wembanyama against Şengün. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Ulubai. He's guarded by Fournier. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. And you take a look at this home team. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. Outside Fournier. And a wide open look for Song. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. .23 seconds left here in the second. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. From deep. Şengün with the rebound. Takes a 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah,
And now, time to... That is more than enough of...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Analytics or the eye test, the optics or the numbers in front, Greg. When you're judging the performance of a player, What kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
They've got Sarr. He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Larkin. He's got 5. Here's Biberovic. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Being an efficient 53% from the field. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Larkin. Screen by Şengün. Larkin can't get it to go.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Hayes. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Hayes the pass to Sarr. Count it. Good.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Pass to Larkin. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Sapahi. Sinks the 3-pointer. He's got 8.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So both teams changing it up here. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month.
Both clubs really playing a suffocating brand of defense, sticking to the opposing ball handlers and really taking it away. I mean, the steal numbers are off the charts.
Now here's Fournier. Has to Gobert. And here's Batum. Good on the 3-point shot.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Fournier. They set the pick. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, when it comes to carving up the defense, Fournier, very clever, especially in the pick and roll where they don't have any idea what to do with it.
Here's Larkin. He's got 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Larkin's got 7.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Gobert the screen. Outside Fournier. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Sarr. Hits the 3-point bomb. Sarr's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that 3-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 8. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Koulibaly with it. Has to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Here's Rupert. Connects from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Larkin. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Koulibaly. From down in the low post, it goes.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Biberovic. Şengün with a screen on Fournier. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside, Sarr. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right wing. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
To the inside. Wembanyama down low. Şengün's there. Pass to Sarr. Fournier sets the pick for Sarr. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The shot comes out. Shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. Over Sarr. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Pass to Sarr. And here's Hayes. From deep three-point land. Doesn't go for him. Sapahi is guarded by Fournier. Here's Biberovic. Larkin finds Şengün. Fires from deep. And Sarr pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's Hayes. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good moments throughout this. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
Rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We got Trey Lyles, Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's gone 1 for 3 on the night. The 3, Barrett. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
And Ali, thank you for that. Here's Calathes, just 5 on the clock, from the left block, and that one good. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The kick to Olynyk. Now here's Murray, guarded closely. Boy, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, that's just great awareness there from Murray to take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Calathes, and stolen by Barrett. Left side Murray. Kicks it out to Barrett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams making some changes here. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
.58 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Calathes to the left wing. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside, Alexander Walker. On the wing, Murray. Outside for Dort. Down low, Clark. He gets it in there.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Here's Kalathis. For three. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dylan Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive. Confident at finishing through contact.
To the middle. And the layup is good off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. SGA using that size.
I love how unafraid they are to mix it up in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. To the inside. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pass to Clark. Dort with it. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Good on the shot. Barrett's got 7.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Antetokounmpo outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Lyles.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
In transition. Antetokounmpo for 3. What a make! Giannis for 3.
His jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Antetokounmpo with it. Lyles on him. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Greetings, everybody. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around?
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, punched in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many.
Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Antetokounmpo, left side, lets the three fly. Good. That's his fifth bucket in 9 attempts.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Trey Lyles is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
We've got R.J. Barrett. Trey Lyles is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Outside Barrett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Barrett against Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Timeout. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Lyles a screen. The three, Barrett. He buries it from 3. Barrett's got 10.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. The rebound by Murray. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Antetokounmpo against Dort. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's closely guarded. Over Dort. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. He's got 16.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Olynyk. Beyond the arc. No good there.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou, guarded by Barrett. Here's Calathes. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander with the fadeaway. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. Now Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo on the attack. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 7. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Pulls it. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Clark in at the 5, down low. Pass to Kalaitzakis. Antetokounmpo with it. Brooks defending. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Dort for 3. Drains the triple.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Calathes, defended by Murray. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gets the 3 ball to go. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Giannis with the rebound. Shooting has been incredible, 72%.
balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Screen by Olynyk. Murray from outside knocks down the triple.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
We're going the other way.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he sinks it. And that one brings him within one.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Now here's Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis with the rebound, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Lyles. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
For three, Barrett. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 5 ticks left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Oh, that shot had a chance. But the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the final.
about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Exum, then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Landale in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Giddey. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Pass to Rizachet. Hayes with the screen for Rizachet. From outside, off the mark. Mills with it, working on Hayes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And they'll get another chance. A nice shot by Exum.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to Rizachet. It's Fournier on the wing. Giddey defending. Great open look there.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Giddey. Banked in off the glass. Giddey's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Sarr's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Hayes. Shoots over Mills. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Mills looking it over. And Sarr pulls it down. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Exum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
Batum against Green. Koulibaly with it. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gobert against Simmons. And here's Mills for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Fournier. That one's in, his first shot this game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Daniels. He's defended by Koulibaly. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Fournier. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here is Daniels. No good on the last second attempt there. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They lead by 4. And And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Abusele out there with Batum. Then there's Rizashea. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Outside, Simmons. Down low, Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
Just playing with the defense. That vision from Simmons is hard to stop.
Well, Ben Simmons is a multiple-time All-Star, but Richard, it's been years since he has played at that level. We know about the injury history.
And I wish Ben nothing but the best. I'm rooting for him, but it's hard to talk about someone who doesn't consistently play the game, and the injuries have taken Ben out of that position.
Aaron Baines out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Daniels, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Baines. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Now Rizashea, 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Daniels from outside sinks the triple. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Taking a look here at the visitors, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Oh, the lob for Simmons, and stolen by Sarr. Right side, Batum. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Rupert. Batum wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Here's Giddey. Got a piece of it. Here's Sarr. Guarded by Simmons. Pass to Koulibaly. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Koulibaly finds Wembanyama. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Simmons passes to Green. Misses from close range. Gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Sarr's got 8.
With skills like a traditional wing, Sarr might get more looks like that from the mid-range.
On the wing, Green. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Giddey, it drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Wembanyama. Koulibaly with it. Giddey defending. Here's Sarr. Wembanyama down low. Batum for 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Giddey, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes.
And next up, and that is a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Alex Sarr really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
You've got Hayes. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then there's Rizeshe, and it's Fournier in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Pass to Sarr. Launches it. That one doesn't go. Thing has been just great so far, up at 56%. Ingles can't get it to go.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
Here's Mills. It's good from the top of the key. Mills has got 5. Mills has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And here's Hayes. Pass to Sarr. Fires for 3. Landale grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Mills passes to Exum. Poked away. Here's Rizeshe, covered by Mills. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Giddey. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Fournier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He doesn't get the second one. Pass to Rizeshe. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Rizeshe. Oh, the lob for Simmons. It's stolen by Gobert. Sarr, the pass to Fournier. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mills has got 8 points.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
Fournier against Simmons. Gobert the pass to Sarr. 6 on the shot clock. Koulibaly, no good. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Green dishes to Mills. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Batum. Sarr with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Now here's Fournier. He's got 9. For 3. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 12.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Daniels. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Simmons in at the 1. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Basket counts. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Chang against Simmons. Koulibaly.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. From outside the arc, the shot's good from Hayes.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Exum. Here's Landale. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Landale's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Sarr sets the screen for Rizachet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Giddey. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Outwilling the defenders there. Giddey showing some passion inside.
He's with it. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that one drops for him.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Hayes the pass to Sarr. Fournier sets the pick for Sarr. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Giddey. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Fournier for 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Back to Giddey for the three. Sinks the three-pointer. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Sarr. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Giddey, no good. Now Hayes. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
couple things that you can do, BA. It's you continue to rely on the guys who've gotten you to this point, which is a grind, and you want them to understand how long the season is, and that if you're going to be successful, it's going to be hard. And then the other thing you can do is turn over some minutes to younger players, obviously, to get development, put them in those situations, and continue to build those relationships for the strides that those players need to take come the offseason.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Making shots against good defense, that's what great NBA players have to do consistently. And if you want to be elite, which Giannis is, that's a prerequisite.
Here's Hazonia. Zubac finds Smith. To the paint. Pass to Hazonia. And here's Saric for 3. It doesn't go for him. And here is Antetokounmpo. Knocks it down from distance. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points.
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. It could be lights out.
Here's Hazonia. To the left side wing. Pass to Zubac. Now Saric. Smith outside. Launches it. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Papanikolaou. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's blocked.
What instincts there as Šarić is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Pass to Zubac. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Šarić against Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Šarić.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Back to Smith. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood. A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Perkicin. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Picked by Bogdanovic. Out to the wing. Here's Perkicin. Pass to Bogdanovic. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
For Bogdanovic, sometimes those mid-range jumpers feel like layups.
With the teardrop. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Now here's Smith. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Nice read by Bogdanovic. I mean, keeping the ball moving.
Here's Papanikolaou. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Perkicin. Now here's Smith. Averaging around 5 points a game. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And he's going for the lob. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Pass to Perkicin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Kaladzikis, defended by Bogdanovic. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. It's tipped, and they recover it. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Kaladzikis. Second chance shot. Drained it for 2 points. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Bogdanovic. Six to shoot. Shoots. He squares up and sinks it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. What a make! Giannis for 3.
The defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Outside Bogdanovic. Saric outside. And here's Bogdanovic. Here's Hezonja. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic with it. Fires the 3. The shot won't fall. Here's Calathes. No made baskets yet. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Outside Bogdanovic to the left wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Smith, he's checked in for Bogdanovic.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Calathes. Takes the 3. And Giannis Antetokounmpo with the 3. Antetokounmpo has got 8 here in this quarter. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Zubac passes to Smith. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Smith. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half now in the books. Up 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And fellas, talk to me. How good does it feel to get off to a hot start like this?
Well, I don't think any can relate, so.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
Giannis has been a soup.
Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Now here's Zubac. Here's Saric. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw no good for Saric. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Even it's Zubac out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hezonja in at the 3, the small forward. They set a pick to the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Right there in the pick and roll, Giannis showing good attention to the details. He delivers that pass on point.
Pass to Zubac. Smith outside. Now here's Zubac. Over to the left wing. Smith outside. Here's Hazonia. And too long on the shot. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Šarić. Shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Here's Hazonia. Out to the right wing. Pass to Smith. And here's Šarić for three. Fires in the triple. Timeout. Šarić has got 5 points.
Šarić playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
The 2K leaderboard highlights the top scorers since the All-Star break. Giannis Antetokounmpo on top.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Got it. Calathes has got his first points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Now here's Zubac. Fires top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 6 points for him. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Great D that time from Zubac.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Second chance effort. Jump shot is good.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Now here's Smith. He's got 7. No good on the 3. Here's Papanikolaou. He's guarded by Zubac. Here's Papanikolaou. 40 seconds left in the third. Smith with the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here he goes. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 6. And fourth quarter basketball. And we take a listen in now to Tom.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Down low. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo outside. Lets it fly from 18. And no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Perkichin. Uses the glass on the layup. Perkichin's got his first basket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lets a floater go. That shot off. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. From behind the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. And a nice finish on the layup.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. There's the drive. Puts up the 8-footer, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
To the paint. Fires at the elbow. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Saric against Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Saric. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Smith. Giannis with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the big finish by Giannis.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Kalathis. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, and he gets it to go.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the shot goes. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Papanikolaou. To the inside from the right block. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So the home crowd treated to a win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And now let's check in. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Barrett at the 3. And the basket by Olynyk.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Here's Reza Shai. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Reza Shai. And a wide open look for Saw. Offline with his 3.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, nice job down low.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Now here's Hayes. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Sarr sets the screen for Fournier. Lock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 5.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Murray, the pass to Brooks. Pass to Clark. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Koulibaly with it. Here's Yabusele. Batum passes to Fournier. 4 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fournier's got his second bucket.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go from 14. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now, Koulibaly. Here's the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They lead by 2. We've got more in store for you. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Yabusele out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum, and it's Reza Shea in at the shooting guard position.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
They've got Reza Shea. Yabusele out there with Batum. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Inside. The 15-footer. Good. Gobert's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, when Gobert can step out and hit that mid-range jumper, look out.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Yabusele passes to Gobert. Batum sets a screen for Reza Shea. Off with the layup. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dort attacking. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Wiles. Wembanyama against Olynyk. Outside, Dort. A three-pointer off the mark. Batum against Dort. A shot by Batum, no good. He has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Here's Murray, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Outside Fournier. Pass to Wembanyama. Hayes with the screen for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Outside Barrett. Now here's Lyons. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Olynyk sets a screen for Murray. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Murray down low, covered by Hayes. Murray, no good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Rizichet. Wembanyama down low. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You take a look at the home team, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team.
All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
His selections.
That is more than enough of.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Trey Lyles out there with Olynyk. Then there's Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from 17 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. Off target from outside. Murray with it. Defended now by Fournier. Fades and shoots. Murray, good. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Here's Song. Pass to Rizichet. Fournier against Murray. The shot's good from Fournier.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Murray finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Barrett. Good work there as it goes. Barrett's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
Dort, he's checked in for Wyatt. Wembanyama high post. Oh, Wembanyama, the floater.
And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
In the corner, Murray with it. Onside, Barrett from downtown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Murray, good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Out to the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Song.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
All free throws good from Dort. 1:03 left in the third. Outside, Batum. Has to Gobert. Outside, Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. And Fournier with a nice bucket inside. Fournier's got 10 points in the game.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Brooks kicks to Dort. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Clark, a screen on Fournier. Deep 2 from Murray. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And here's Fournier. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Yabusele's got his first points of the night. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Gobert. Batum is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Jang in at the 1. Here's Yabusele. And a miss there on the triple. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Got a hand on it.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
On Monday and then on Sunday. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Wiles. Onside, Barrett. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Koulibaly. Here's Olynyk. Here's Lyles, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one good.
Timeout. The burst of speed from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Reza Shea. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Here's Wembanyama. Nails the baby hook.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Murray outside. Lyles passes to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. After Reza Shea. Now Sarr. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses in close.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As an NBA player, I think you have to be willing to embrace contact, and Evan Fournier does it right there.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good!
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Reza Shea. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Coming up big. What poise from Reza Shea on that clutch bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fournier pulls it down.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Sarr. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
He's with it. Pass to Wembanyama. It's good.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray outside. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh. Down it goes at the buzzer.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's good.
that's a great point, B.A. You know, these guys integrate into their communities. They create bonds and friendships and connections. Their kids go to school and make friends. And then if they're traded, all of that is disrupted. So it's often overlooked, but it's a real part of being a pro basketball player in the NBA.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Joe Ingles, Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Exum in at small forward. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Exum. Outside Giddey. This one for three. Knocks down the long J.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
And we're about a minute into the first. Bogdanovich with it from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Landale. Here's Exum. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, got that one up quick.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes. Giddey's got 5.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Ingles. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 1:56 left in the opening quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 points for him.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Giddey. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Giddey passes to Mills. It's Exum on the wing. Outside, Ingles. Hits the trifecta.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Jokic. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. Over Baines. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Dyson Daniels. Green out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Baines in at the 5. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Outside, Ingles. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Goes up on the wing. Jokic grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Guterich. Throw it down, Nikola.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Oh, there's the alley. The kick out to Ingles. Connects from downtown. Ingles has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, 3-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Daniels passes to Green. And there's a pick. And he gets the jumper to drop. Green's got 5. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Teodosic. No points yet. Pass to Jokic from deep. 4-3. The Joker knocks it down.
He'll knock it down from there, too. Jokic can put it in the bucket from all 3 levels.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. Mills, the pass to Giddey. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. 10 points for him.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
59 seconds left in the first half of this game. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Exum outside. Back to Giddey. On the take. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The drive and the finish. Giddey's concentration on these physical takes is superb.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Left side, Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Now Giddey. Yep, that one goes. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 3. And we'll be back right after this.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And now that we have some that does it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. Here's Giddey. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
They grab their own miss. Look at Jokic working inside.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Jokic has gone a terrific 6 for 8 shooting from the floor. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Giddey in at the 2. Gets the 3 to fall. Giddey's got 17.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And certain small forwards know how to orchestrate as well as score. Looking at the numbers for these guys over the last 10 games. Second, Joe Ingles.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation. Transition, the half-court set, you can count on them to just make good decisions.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the 5. Jokic with a screen on Ingles. To the inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
We've got Patrick Mills. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Giddey in a 2-guard. Back to Landale. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovic is an asset for this team.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Down low. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Baines has checked in for Landale. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. It's Exum on the wing. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Exum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Jovic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Bogdanovic. The three hits the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got 16 points.
And Bogdanovic is known for his offense, specifically his ability to make defenses pay with his incredible jumper.
Here's Exum. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Ooh, could be a backbreaker. What a way to carry them into the final quarter.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Baines with a screen. 13 feet out. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. I mean, it's quite honestly what he does best in pick and roll situations.
We've got Green. Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Aaron Baines. Pass to Jokic. Shoots. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Simmons. Here's Daniels. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, they get a hand on it. Simmons looking around. Rebounded by Jovic.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Teodosic. Misses from short range. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Back to Daniels. Pass to Simmons. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Giddey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Ingles got 3 assists tonight.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper. The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Mills, he's checked in for Simmons. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Bogdanovic against Giddey. No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Fires for three. And he can't get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Exum outside. Outside Giddey. Launches a three. They get the rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. Buries it down low.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And an intentional foul right there. Giddey against Bogdanovich. Jokic on the double team. Ingles passes to Giddey. Here's Landale. Exum up top. Pass to Mills. Buries it from three.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Bogdanovich from long range. Pure from three-point range. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Knocks down the long J. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late.